As much as I love my Groot, there are a few things I wish I had known before bringing him home. Male Beagles come with their own set of challenges. Let's have a look at them. Male Beagles can be extra stubborn. Imagine trying to get a dog to listen to you when all he wants to do is follow his nose. That's what you get with a male Beagle. They have this strong desire to do things their way, especially when they catch a whiff of something interesting. You might find yourself repeating commands over and over, and even then, he might just pretend not to hear you. Training can be a real challenge because of this. It takes a lot of patience, and even more treats, to get through to them. While female Beagles can be stubborn too, male Beagles seem to have a special talent for it. They're more territorial. Another thing with male Beagles is that they can be pretty territorial. This means they can get really protective over their space, toys, and food. If they feel like something or someone is invading their territory, they might react, and not always in the friendliest way. This can be a problem if you have other pets, or if people are coming over a lot. They might growl or even snap if they feel threatened, which is something you'll have to manage carefully. Marking behavior can be a problem. Now, marking is one of the more frustrating behaviors you might deal with in a male Beagle. They have this instinct to mark their territory, which can mean lifting their leg on pretty much anything: furniture, walls, even your favorite rug. This isn't just something they do outside. They might do it inside the house too. It's a way for them to claim their space, and it can start pretty early on. Even neutering doesn't always solve the problem completely. Females might mark occasionally, but it's much more common in males. They demand more attention. Male Beagles can be real attention seekers. They love to be around their people all the time and might follow you from room to room. Groot, for example, doesn't like to be left alone for too long. He'll whine or even bark if he feels ignored, and sometimes he'll nudge me with his nose until I pay attention to him. This can be sweet, but it can also get overwhelming, especially if you have a lot on your plate. They mature slower. One thing you might not realize about male Beagles is that they tend to mature slower than females. This means they stay in that playful, sometimes annoying puppy stage longer than you might expect. For example, Groot still has his moments where he acts like a total puppy, even though he's not one anymore. He'll chew on things he shouldn't, jump up on people, and basically just act like he hasn't figured out the whole being a grown-up dog thing yet. While this can be cute, it also means you'll need to be patient for a longer period. They're more prone to wander off. Male Beagles have a strong instinct to roam and explore, which can be a big problem if you don't have a secure yard or if you like to take your dog off leash. They'll catch a scent and just go for it without thinking about where they're headed or how far they've gone. Groot has given me more than a few scares by wandering off during walks when he picks up an interesting scent. Females tend to stay closer and are easier to manage when you're out and about. They're harder to housebreak. Housebreaking a male Beagle can be a real challenge. When I was training Groot, I felt like he just didn't get it as quickly as I expected. Male Beagles are known for being a bit more stubborn when it comes to learning where to do their business. They might have more accidents in the house, and it can take longer to fully train them. Subscribe to the channel for more Beagle care videos. Later!